Just stop oil. What an absolute bunch of twats. Now I'm lucky. I live in the suburbs, so I never see them, but I've just been watching them on the TV, spreading their bloody fairy glitter or whatever it is all over Wimbledon, and generally being a pain in the arse. God, what I'd give to bump into any of those muppets. Anyway, just stop oil. I'm just stopping oil at the moment. I'm modifying a couple of modifications. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I pointed out what I'd done removing the crankcase oil breather, which used to feed into the air filter, so it would get filtered through and pass back through the engine. I disconnected it, blocked that off, and vented it to atmosphere, which came down here, straightforward vent. And then it dawned on me, so it came down here, then it dawned on me that at worst you might get a little bit of an oil mist, you might get the very odd drip of oil. And I thought, well, my caliper on my brake is right behind where I'm venting it. And originally it was vented uphill through a gauze filter. So basically all you could ever get was vapour. You'd never get any solid bits of oil. So I've modified that modification. So I've still got that piece of pipe, which is an original piece of pipe, connected to another piece of pipe, which then goes up. That thing there is an industrial pneumatic suppressor, sort of things I deal with at work. If you have pneumatics in the workplace, quite often they'll need to vent a valve or a ram or whatever, and it just goes through an exhaust port. And if it's on a machine that's churning away all day every day, then it chuffs away. It makes a chuffing noise. The idea of that was two jobs that does. It deadens the chuffing noise, so it doesn't go. It's just quietens it down a hell of a lot, and it also prevents any moisture that might be in the compressed air system. So I've just plumbed that onto the top of my breather pipe, and that breathes in both directions. It will breathe out, so any vapour that comes from the crankcases, it will breathe out, but it'll also breathe in the other direction, so no vacuums will be caused. So that's the first one I did. Piece of cake to do if you've got the bits, which of course I have, because that's the kind of thing I do for a living. Now the other one I did was, I've been threatening to do this for months and months and months. The rear indicators were already mounted on the, just about see it up there, that is the Motone bracket, the original one, which was designed to fit just behind the light there, and then your indicators would stick out either side of the rear light, sort of on a level with the rear light. And I had already moved that forwards, drilled through there, fitted it there, but because it wasn't designed to go there, they actually hung down a bit lower than that, probably about I don't know, half an inch, 3/4 of an inch, 12-15 mil, something like that. And it looked ungainly from certain angles. You could see this bracket, so I've just chopped the bracket. So they're standard indicators. I just chopped the bracket a little shorter, drilled another hole in it, and tucked my rear indicators in a little bit better. So there you go. The indicators are now same width that they were before, but just slightly higher, and they just look slightly more tucked in. So that's all I've been up to of late. This is just a quick little video just to update you on the stuff that I do to alter the bike. So you can actually see that filter through there. Not that that bothers me particularly. Just cleans it up in the centre of the bike there, and of course makes the air filter nice and accessible. So that's your lot for this one. Give me a like and a subscribe and a thumbs up, and share it and tell your mates. And I'll be back soon. Take care.